Hello dear student, welcome again in Economics chapter 2nd, People as Resource. Today we are only discussing the revision topic. Already we have discussed over the chapters. I hope all of you clear and you also complete your doubts with a revision. Okay. Now dear student, as you know, in our People as Resource in these chapters, there are many more points are important, like as first point is overview, second is economic activities by men and women, third quality of population and unemployment. Now here under in overview we will study and discuss about this term, which like as human capital, gross national product, human capital formation, advantages of a more educated or a healthier population. Now dear student, as you know, the topic name is economic activities by men and women. Now, economic activities are development and wealth producing activities. Listen carefully. Economic activities are development and wealth producing activities. It creates economic and financial gain by producing goods and services and adds value to the national income. So that's why the activities by men and women which are told to the economic activities, and these activities can be the development and wealth producing activities, even also to produce goods and services and even to add their value in a national income. So I hope you clear the economic activities by men and women. Now, when we discuss about the economic activities, then we also to discuss the primary, secondary and tertiary. When people to engage in that activities, then we call to the economic activities, and these activities are also known as the economic activities because of when people are engaged, when people are working in these activities, they earn money. So these activities can be help to the earning money. That's why we are called to the economic activities. So the first point is a primary sectors. It is also known as the agricultural sectors and related sectors because of many more peoples are engaged in these activities, and even the many more examples are the agricultures, forestry, animal husbandry, fishing, poultry farming and mining and quarrying. So all these are the activities are related to agriculture and related to the agricultures. After that, secondary sectors. In that secondary sectors related to the manufacturing sectors, and this sector is also known as the manufacturing sectors. These sectors consider manufacturing of goods. It means primary raw material is converted into a final product is only to complete by the secondary sectors through the manufacturing industry. That's why as like as the importance of the primary sectors, secondary sectors is also valuable. And then third is a tertiary sectors. Tertiary sectors is called as the service sectors because of these sectors is provide to the services of both of the sectors like as the primary sectors and then secondary sectors. And even there are many more examples of the tertiary sectors like as the transportation, trade, communication, banking, educations. So all these are the examples and all these are activities come under in a tertiary sectors, and they also provide to the services of primary and secondary sectors. So I hope you clear dear students. Now, next point is two part of economic activities. One is market activities and second is non-market activities. And here market activities it means market activities consider production of goods or services including government services for remunerations. So that's why we call to the market activities. And non-market activities. Under these non-market activities, consider production of goods or services for a self-consumption. This is a difference in between the market activities and non-market activities. So which difference? It means the market activities, government services for remunerations and non-market activities only for services for the self consumptions. And once again, there are two types of the economic activities. First one is a market activities and second is a non-market activities. Okay. Now our next topic is unemployment. Now unemployment is a phenomena that occurs when a person went to do work but unable to find works. And unemployment is liability to the nation. It leads to wastage of manpower resources. Yes, it is true. Because of day to day we observe in a country, population is rapidly increased, but the lack of the facilities like jobs. While people are completed their educations, but lack of the job opportunities, all people have not a jobs. That's why to create the condition of unemployment. So here the two types of the unemployment found in rural areas. First one is a seasonal unemployment and a second is a disguise unemployment. If we discuss about the seasonal unemployment, under the seasonal unemployment totally related to the agriculture activities, and as you know dear student, agriculture activity is a seasonal activities. So that's why after completing the harvesting and after completing the sowing of seeds, farmers and laborers also free. It means their demand only for the seasons. And then disguise unemployment. Disguise unemployment is also second most important types of the unemployment which form in only rural areas. And the extra labor work in a agriculture. For example, in any agriculture land having require 10 labors, but on the place of that to working 15 labors, it means 5 labors are extras. If the 5 labors are removed from the jobs, no impact on the production activities. Same production can be completed by the 10 laborers. So this is also under in a disguise unemployment. So I hope you clear which types of the activities in create and inform in a rural areas, and we call to them unemployment. First one is seasonal unemployment and second is rural unemployment. Second types of unemployment is relate to the urban areas. Hence we call urban areas unemployment. Now as like as in rural areas, urban areas having also create a situation like a unemployment. In urban areas, educated unemployment are soon. This problem occur when an educated person is willing to work but he or she unable to find work. Graduated and postgraduated unemployed has increased faster than among matriculated unemployed. So that's why to create these types of the situation in the urban areas, and on the basis of that many more people are if not to found the specific jobs, and then that's why people attention toward other activities and they engage in the shopkeeping, auto rickshaw drivers, these like the activities they also to the engage themselves. And the infant mortality rates. Infant mortality rate is the death of the child who is come under 1 year of age. It is measured by number of death of children under 1 years of as per 1000 live birth. This is the definition of the infant mortality rates. Second is the birth rate. It is the number of babies born there for every 1000 people during a particular period of time, that is called as the birth rate. I hope you clear. After birth rate, we can see death rate. It is the number of people per thousand who die during a particular period of time. That is called as the death rate. After that, gross national product. Gross national product is the estimation of the value of the final goods and services by the resident of the country in a given time period. And national income, what we call to the national income. National income is the estimation of the value of the final goods and services produced by country in a given time period. So this is the known as the national income. After that, human capital. Human capital is the stock of skill and productive knowledge embodies in human being. It means what is the important in human capital? Human capital is having required to stock the skill and productive knowledge, and on the basis of the skill and productive knowledge, people can be play as a role of the human capital because of they use our knowledge, they use our thought and our ideas. Then human capital formation. Human capital formation include the process of training, medical care, etc. Education and health are the source of the human capital formation. Once again, I repeat, education and health are the source of the human capital formation. It means if to provide proper education, through this education people can be literate, and then their health is most important. So in this way we complete our revision work on the people as a resource. I hope all of you clear your doubt.